Good afternoon. Welcome to this edition of the 411 Talk Zone radio show. My name is Leon Jones. Today's topic, we're going to talk about academia and marketing students on how to make it in the real world. Bringing this topic up because I've been to college myself. I'm taking some courses now just to give me a little more insight on how to make my business much better. The good thing I can tell you is I have adjunct professors. The professors I have work in the real world. The problem I have with academia, particularly in the social science or the gender specific or the racial specific type of majors, is that they do not have a clue about how the real world works because they've been parasitic. They've been living off the students and taxpayers from the time they got a bachelor's degree to a master's degree to a doctorate degree, and now they think they are intellectual experts. But they are not experts because they don't understand the application, how the real world works. I don't care what degree you get. I'm a civil engineer. I have never used statics, calculus, mechanics of materials, or dynamics, or even the physics in the real world. Why? Well, we have technology that we use, different programs. Like if you're on the structural engineering side of engineering and design, you use STAAD. That is a structural design program. We use CAD, which is computer aided drafting. We also use, particularly if you work for State Department of Transportation, I know at PennDOT we use ECMS, which that's an engineering and construction management system. That's what ECMS stands for. We use Site Manager here at the Indiana Department of Transportation. So, learning the information in college, and I'm giving it to you from my standpoint, in college you learn how to take the information from a professor, regurgitate it back to him or her in a form of a test. Now, do tests indicate how smart you are? No, they really don't. What indicates how smart you are is this one thing and only one thing. Can you utilize that information that you are giving to a professor in the real world? Number of people can't. We're so used to, got to get an A, I got to get a B. Grades, yes, they mean that you master the academic material, the theory. And this is what colleges don't teach you. Now, how can I take this information that I am utilizing in college to help me in the real world? I'm going to tell you. In any major that you are studying, first thing is first. If you can get into a college work-study program, which is part of your tuition from financial aid that you get, utilize that and start a profile for yourself, a resume, because college students, they don't go into internships. And I know at NDOT, and I know at PennDOT and other areas of engineering, they have internships for college students, summer internships. That gives them some exposure on how the real world works, because when you get out in the real world, I'm going to guarantee you this. Your A, your B, your summa cum laude, magna cum laude, your valedictorian, it's not going to mean anything. It's great. You can take that degree, you can wipe your feet with it. That's right. It's nice to hang up, show everybody that you got it. But if you go out there with no experience, you're going to have no job. And this is why you have individuals with college degrees living at home, because they majored in the wrong subjects. I'm going to tell you this is a precautionary method. Make sure when you are in high school, you do well in math and science. Because right now, with the economy, if you get the wrong degree, you are going to compete with unskilled laborers in the job market. And at the end of the day, you would have lost a lot of money. Depending on what college you go to, you could end up paying as much in 4 years that some people make in a year. And it's going to take you a long time. I know if you go to Harvard, yeah, it's great, prestigious school. But it's $200,000 plus for a 4-year degree. Academia, professors, I'm not going to say don't care. Now, at the bigger institutions, there's a lot of red tape. And some of those professors don't care. They're research universities. I know a big one here in Indiana is Purdue. Indiana University is another one. Notre Dame is another one. Notre Dame is very difficult to get into as well. So your best bet, if you're going to be an engineer, you want to go to Purdue or Rose-Hulman Institute of Technology, known as RHIT. I mean, for my graduate degree, I went to NJIT, which is the New Jersey Institute of Technology. Very difficult to get into as well. But at the end of the day, I got in, got what I needed, but I was already working. What I'm trying to instruct all of you newly made college students, you work hard in high school, you pass your placement test, and better yet, you don't even have to go to a 4-year institution. You can go to a 2-year institution. But what I'm trying to get you to do is know what you want to study. And if you're not ready to go to a 4-year institution, try to find something in the workforce, even if you work at McDonald's or Wendy's. That could be a career for you as well. You're getting your hands dirty. You can learn customer service skills. You can learn food production skills and get a degree in hotel restaurant management. But you must obtain some form of experience, because real entry level is not what it used to be. Companies aren't training individuals anymore because it takes too much time and money. So having a little bit of experience, getting a resume, learn how to write a resume. This is what colleges don't teach. Yes, they have a bunch of career centers, but they're not giving you a lot of valid information to help you succeed as far as interviewing skills, resume. The cover letter, I'm going to tell you this, that's outdated. You don't even need one. Now you have social media. You can network. Now, am I a fan of networking? Yes and no. It just depends on how I feel that day. But should you network? If you are new to the workforce, yes, network. Somebody like myself, I don't need to network because I know what my field is and I know the market trends. That's another thing you need to study while you're in college. Study what's trending in the market. But you also have to find something that fits your personality. If you're a numbers person, you want to go into accounting, engineering, some type of technology field, or science. Now, the science fields that I'm going to tell you to stay away from biology. Stay away from that. Chemistry, you go into biochemistry, work for a pharmaceutical company. You may be able to take chemistry with some math courses and be a chemical engineer. Other fields I'm going to tell you to stay away from right now, social science fields. It's too many of them. Now, education, you can get away with going to school for education. It's an easy degree. Job is hard if you want to teach. But what I'm going to tell you, you're going to go into any field, whether it's taking classes at a community college or 4-year college, start getting experience now. Learn how it is to work and earn a paycheck. That is going to be your ticket to success in any career. A lot of individuals come out today, grades are fantastic. But I can tell you, internships aren't burning up with the proper candidates. Get an internship, college work study. And even if you don't get any internships, try to come on in the summer, work full time, make money in a particular field of your interest. And if you do a good job, they will have you back. Because once you start to generate a portfolio for yourself, people will begin to know you. If you do a good job, they'll know you if you do a bad job as well. What I'm trying to do is give you a roadmap to success that academia is going to give you. Academia is just there to give you the information from a curriculum. You take your test, your finals, then you move to the next class. And the majority of the time, over your 4 years, you will forget the information anyway. That's okay. Because the real world doesn't work the way the academic or the brick and mortar world works. The internship is going to be your way to gold. Get some experience. Because at the end of the day, as I say in my channel, knowledge is power. And that's this edition of the 411 Talk Zone radio show for this afternoon, Tuesday, December 20th, 2016. You can tune into 411 Talk Zone radio show every Wednesday from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Blog Talk Radio. Guest calling number is 215-383-5785. And if you like my videos, please share and subscribe to the 411 Talk Zone radio show right here on YouTube so I can continue to give you quality information for educational purposes from a professional and mature perspective. Now, on this channel, we don't get into the social issues. There are other channels who do that quite well. My channel, I like to keep everything in an educational format because knowledge is power. I want individuals to learn not only in school, but learn how to utilize their instincts to make it in the real world because of the challenges. So I keep it honest, but I also keep it positive. Remember, knowledge is powerful. Also, if you have a business or a topic that you would like for me to discuss on Blog Talk Radio or YouTube, just email me at lej6521@gmail.com. Please leave a comment. I like my feedback in the comment section, but you got to make sure that your comments are pithy. No bloviating or pettifogging if you wish to opine. And that's it for this video. Till next time, my name is Leon Jones. Remember, please be gentle and respectful to each other and have a wonderful and blessed afternoon.